Two tons of fun. Well, alright. Two tons of fun. Well, alright.
Welcome
of fun.
1 ton of fun. We have no idea where Kaz is. He said he was coming today. We know where he is. He's in Miami.
We think we know where he is.
That's why
he's missing.
We was initially supposed to talk about addiction this week, but I'll say that for next Saturday, we're gonna try something different. It's gonna be a little impromptu because I didn't get a chance to write an outline. We wish Kaz his best. Hope he's well. He was in Miami.
Saw him last I saw him. He was half naked on the beach. Somebody might have grabbed him.
Yeah, I talked to him this morning. So he said, I was like, "You coming?" Because we got this real simple rule here. Like, if you're not gonna come, just send a replacement. So, but it's cool. Yeah, hope everything's all right with him. So I got this idea. It's gonna be since it's just two of us, we can play DJ Quantis versus Mally.
It's a slaughter rule.
Well, you know I win every debate we ever had.
Never won one debate.
Is Joe Biden having a good presidency?
I told you he was gonna win.
It ain't about that. No, I wasn't talking about it. You might have won on the prediction, but like, is he a good president? You said he was gonna be all of this and all of that. He ain't did shit.
I'm still waiting on the hair dye.
I told you we was gonna do that, but it got to be like live on the episode. So I'll do that like next time. This is M. I got enough hair now. Like, it's kind of longer. So like, what kind of blonde though? Like, we'll let the audience vote. So you get to pick. Since I lost that one, but we get to make another prediction. I say the Democrats lose the Senate in the next election, in the midterms. You think they're gonna keep it?
I don't know what's going on in this corrupt country.
All right,
it's gonna be. It might be.
So we can put like all the dye in the group, and then like do like a vote thing, and we can see which color I gotta dye my hair. Since I'll hold up to my bet, but like I just said I wanted to do it on the show, and like or like record it and then watch me cry, cause like, but I'm like natural. Look at all this. It could just be around like this color. My hair is already this color blonde. So like, you telling somebody with blonde hair to dye they're blind? Like, that makes no sense. Don't turn the voices off.
Hold on.
Turn it down. It's in my ear.
It happened too fast.
Turn the volume down on your phone. All right. So the first thing I want to debate is, we ain't gonna do politics. Let's do sports. You was wrong about all the sports.
No, I was not.
Yes, you was. Your bracket was way off, dude.
My bracket was out of the East. Who did I pick? I picked the Sixers.
Where they at? Eliminated. They didn't even go to the conference finals.
And in the West, I picked Utah. So yeah,
it's all due to injury.
So
injury is all messed up, but you think they're a bunch of crybabies. But never mind that.
They are a bunch of crybabies because they're crybabies.
Whatever. And so, what you doing for the 4th?
I'm not celebrating the 4th this year.
Is it because you celebrated Juneteenth?
Yeah, I celebrated Juneteenth, and it was Father's Day, and celebrated that.
What'd you get for Father's Day?
Fathers don't get no gifts on Father's Day. Fathers usually be barbecue. I don't know.
Do you deserve a gift?
I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to the people that want to give the gifts, evidently.
You got 10 kids and didn't get a gift.
Nope. I don't get gifts.
You ain't getting nothing. Cool Daddy got a gift.
That's because I guess that's why they call him cool.
A lot of people didn't get gifts, I heard. But like, I don't know.
Normally, fathers don't get gifts on Father's Day.
They give you stuff you're supposed to cook. Like, here, nigga. You go grill. They give you stuff to make you work on Father's Day. I don't know.
They get a card. I got a bunch of cards with nothing in them.
No, people always do it.
And video cards or whatever they call them. Virtual cards.
What about the little one? Usually the little kids still have hope in their fathers. Like I know the rest of us older ones don't.
Everybody call for Father's Day or sent cards. That's what they do.
Now I'm talking about like, did they like, oh, I miss you, daddy? Like the little ones, like they a little more. Well, you only got one little one now,
There's
right?
only one little one. The rest, everybody is grown. Y'all are not fathers. That's a gift I want. I want to see my sons.
One of them is a father.
Ain't none of them kids named after me.
If I had kids, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna be named. Their last name not gonna.
They're
be
gonna have the last name Gibson.
They're not gonna be Gibson. No.
That's messed up.
I always told you okay. So what do you think about like I said if I have a daughter, I would name her Malachi.
You're asking for trouble.
What do you mean?
I mean, watch what you say. Your words have power.
What, you think she gonna act like me and be kind of aggressive or something?
I don't know about that.
I think she may take on the temperament of her dad. So I have no.
She may take on more than the temper of her dad.
What?
She may want to become a dad.
It's impossible.
There's a lot of people doing that nowadays.
That doesn't mean that dads. Come on, you know how that works. But no, I'm serious. If my first child, if it's a girl or a boy, their name would be Malachi. I don't see the problem with it. We gotta lose this gender crap with the names.
Why? Did we lose the gender? The gender crap is how we all got here.
No. I'm talking about with names like saying a male man. This is a male person. What's wrong with that? Malachi doesn't have to be a boy or a girl. It could just be anything, any name. It's like some names are already unisex, like Bobby or Blair.
A woman simply is the W-O simply is short for
man with a womb.
With a womb. So what's the problem?
So then why can't I name my daughter Malachi? Why would that start an issue?
It doesn't make a difference.
You said I'm getting into something tricky. Like what? I don't see the problem.
The name means what it means.
Always remember. She will be not remember. God's messenger. What? Okay, fine. That's what her name would mean.
It may just like Michael. There's a female version of Michael, and that's Michelle.
I don't need a female version. It can be whatever I want it to be.
I don't understand.
I don't think it has to be a man and a female version of names. It's fine to name your kid whatever you want to.
People have been doing that for thousands of years. I think there's a reason why they do it, because they want to identify.
It's gay dudes with all male names. It's trans dudes with all, and they change their names after that. It has nothing to do with none of that stuff.
We make too much out of all that stuff, man. Girls are girls, boys are boys.
Yep. So if you have your granddaughter, if I have you a granddaughter and give you a gift that you say you want, then you can call her girl Mally or something, or Mally, Lady Mally, or whatever. What would her nickname be? What would you call her?
Malika.
Stop it. That's not
Malika.
Mallory.
It's not the same. You ain't gonna call it the same anyway, because nobody's the child. Nobody goes by the same names. That's why you end up with BG or Junior or Q2 or different. Nobody does that.
And it's another thing that I'm doing that's gonna be unconventional. I'm not going. If I had kids, I'm not going to allow them to call me daddy.
Why?
Because that word has been perverted. The pimps, I don't like that word no more.
What they gonna call you? Father?
Mally. My regular name.
Y'all just saw you ain't got no kids.
What's the problem with what's wrong with that?
That's stupid. Why would you? That's your title. That's who you are. Your title. You're the father of the children.
Do I go around calling somebody that's like a hairdresser or a contractor, anything by their titles? No, I call them by their damn names. All these title shit. I'm sick of titles, and I'm sick of gender names. There's some things in society I think need to go. So
Got a lot to learn. I'm trying to recreate the world. Why are you trying to recreate the world?
You know, if somebody, I wouldn't be mad at them if they tell somebody that's my father, but they're not gonna call me daddy. So like, I don't want no daughter because I don't even want to get that in her head to start calling a man daddy or nothing. Don't even use that word. That word is banned. I don't know, because I think what messed me up, I was watching this documentary and I was just seeing how the pimps had them girls. What is wrong with you? The dog messing with you? No, I was watching this documentary and I seen how the pimps was like, it was like had the girls calling them daddy and no.
That's because somebody perverts something doesn't mean that that's wrong. People pervert sex doesn't mean you have to have perverted sex. People pervert hot dogs and putting ketchup on them and stuff. That don't mean you gotta do what they do.
What is ketchup on the hot dog is perverted?
Yes. Hot dogs is not supposed to have ketchup on them.
What's wrong? You can't just put mustard. Some people, I like only mustard or onions on mine. But like,
mustard, a Chicago hot dog has mustard, onions, relish, hot peppers, tomatoes, and celery salt.
I don't like tomatoes on mine.
And maybe a long kosher pickle, sliced pickle. Yeah, that's a Chicago hot dog on a bun, a steamed bun. I can't stand a hot dog that's not on a bun. That's like on a cold bun. That's disgusting.
Okay, what's some other foods that's been perverted then? What about, so you don't like Euro cheeseburgers?
A combination of the yeah, that's
not
a ghetto burger.
Is that a perversion though, of the Euro and the cheeseburger?
That's an adaptation.
Okay, explain to me the difference between the adaptation and the perversion.
It's a dish. They took two and they made a combo. It's a combo. They're not perverting it.
So what if somebody just combined mustard to the hot dog? I mean, ketchup to the hot dog. What's the problem?
Because it's from, if you're from Chicago, you just don't do that. It's a tradition.
What about sauerkraut? I hate that stuff.
That's people in Wisconsin.
That's disgusting.
That's not for hot dogs. That's for bratwurst.
Still disgusting.
No, I had it.
Sauerkraut is disgusting, dude.
Sauerkraut is good, and I think it's supposed to be healthy for you. I don't know.
And in what sense? It tastes, smell like old.
I don't know.
What is it, like old cabbage or something?
It's not old anything. I don't know. I don't really know.
I think it's cabbage or like something that's disgusting. But I don't know. But what's some other perverted foods you know? I'd never seen. Okay, you're right, because it is one thing I seen somebody doing, and I was just like, people that don't like eat onions and stuff on certain things, that's perverted.
What's crazy is I know people that take onions off of a White Castle burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like a White Castle burger. With no
I'm like, the burger is cooked in onion juice.
It's disgusting. It's so nasty. I was with somebody that don't eat onions, and they had ordered the White Castles, right? And then like she had gave it a thing. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck? I can't
you gotta have flavor. The onions is like one of the main ingredients you use in cooking food.
Yeah, I use it when I cook everything almost, except for a few things. I even grill onions when I make my Italian sausage on the grill and everything. Yeah, I put onions on there. Onions are like, man, I don't use onion when I make a steak. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. They're going to sleep.
Nope.
What's wrong with your eye? It looks like it was closed.
My eyes are bad right now. It's swollen. See that one? You can see it under the glass. It's still swollen.
You got into a fight?
Nope. Happens when I sleep.
What the?
I'm gonna have to stop putting like them with blindfolds on when he go to sleep.
I don't think that's the problem. If your eyes swelling up in the street, if fat ain't got nowhere else to go in the body.
That's not what that's from.
Mm-hmm.
Seem like you sleepy.
It's from saliva.
No, but nah, I'm for real. I'm dead ass serious. So if I'm giving you a grandchild, that's how it's gonna happen. Girl,
That's your
Malachi.
problem.
It's not gonna be
I
a
think
problem.
your wife should have something to say about it. She ain't gonna want all that crazy stuff. She gonna be like, look, we gonna be regular with this baby. Stop bringing that crazy stuff in here. I know somebody. They thought they was gonna be different with their baby, and they made a special formula for them, and the DCF got called on them, and they ended up. The boy was malnourished, and I know the boy to this day.
I know who you talking about.
I know the boy.
Hey, he's the conspiracy theorist.
See? All that stuff, man. You gotta be careful what you do to kids. You messing them up. Just stick with
I'm
what
not
work.
The
If
kid
something is working, why mess with it?
What's wrong? Naming and
It's
changing the
important
diet
because
is two totally different things.
words have power. Words have power, man.
No, naming and diet is two totally different things.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna change the regimen.
I know a person they named their kid MF.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Because people just want to do stuff. That's y'all want to do that stuff. The kids want to be normal, man. But we always want to put special stuff on the kids. That the kid, he growing up, and they gonna be like, "What's your name, Malachi? Ain't that a boy's name?" Now the girl gonna have to grow up hearing that all her life.
Yeah, they made fun of my name and it was a boy name. It don't matter. She'll be fine.
It doesn't make a difference. You're just making that girl's world hell.
I think it'll be fine. I don't see the big issue. How? What do you think you're supposed to make everything easy? Okay, then why you make your kids Christian? If it's gonna be harder, or make them be Muslim, or make them do different shit like that, even though like you came from a different strand of Christian.
You don't make people do nothing. When y'all kids, you gonna do what's before you.
So, but I'm saying that might have made it harder. We couldn't celebrate Halloween with the other kids. That made it different for us.
Good.
So what?
You didn't have to worry about nobody putting razor blades in your food and stuff.
Nobody's never done that for real. That's just fake made up shit.
That is not fake made up. That actually happened.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
They made up so many lies and stuff in y'all times, and we just used to go. We didn't have the internet to disprove that BS.
It's not lies. You got people caught with poison on the food and all the other kind of stuff.
If it happened, it was like 1 out of a million. Come on, man, that's rare. No. So how is not letting kids celebrate Halloween any different than changing giving a so-called boy name to a girl?
Celebrating Halloween don't have nothing to do with your name.
No, you said that you're supposed to make kids as normal as possible so they don't get picked on and shit.
I'm not. There's a lot of different people celebrate different ways. That don't have nothing to do with that. That's normal.
No, it's not, dude. When you're the kid in the school, the one that is gonna be. We was grouped with the Jehovah's Witnesses. Like we couldn't celebrate. They had go in school. Like we can't celebrate Halloween. It's us and the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Good.
So how is that any different than naming? I don't see. What if the African kids get picked on because of their names? Because they got them long names and they all start off Olu something. Whatever. That don't mean nothing. This our society. You're gonna get bullied no matter what in this society. Did you get bullied in school?
Yeah.
Everybody got bullied at some point in their life. It's normal. It's part of American culture.
No, but it didn't last nothing but 1 year.
What'd you do? Beat them up? Just got away. Got away eventually.
It just stopped.
No, it's just bullied. Move on to our next people to bully. It was like a real bad bully or nothing.
I wasn't no real bad bully. I learned how to fight. That was it.
Do you think bullies learn from the home, or or like you said that yesterday, the other day before yesterday, you think all kids are inherently bad?
Everybody has a sinful nature. Yes, everybody.
But
You don't think
do you think those,
everybody,
well, even the
including
bully,
infants.
like you don't think a bully grows like into that because of their environment?
I don't know what makes a person become a bully.
You never bully nobody?
Hmm,
Yeah, you've been married, so you bullied people probably. Men bully their wives.
no, bully, no, no, not like that.
Not that serious, like.
Sometimes you pick on people, um, but everybody to a degree has tried to bully somebody. But
I
like,
probably was
if
a little mean to gay people.
I wasn't mean to gay people,
I said I probably was.
that doesn't make sense. I was mean to people that was mean to people.
Yeah, I might call it. I don't use the F word no more. Well, sometimes every once in a blue moon, but I might call a few gay people the F word and stuff like that. I was the culture then. I was.
Mm.
I don't think they do that in school no more. They probably do. One little kid called me that.
I don't think it's cool to pick on people. I used to be the person that would defend s- the people that was getting bullied on.
He didn't.
Yes, I did.
How so? Sway. You always lying.
Well, you think?
How you gonna defend somebody and you was getting bullied too?
I didn't get bullied. I got bullied in like third grade,
Oh.
and stuff stopped when I get in the sixth grade. That's it.
You all right? You seem like you finna fall asleep. You took some medicine?
No, my eye hurt.
Okay.
Eye hurts.
Well, I don't know. Let me find a rank it or something. Then we can get out of this thing. It's almost 2:45 already. So we just did 30 minutes. Gonna kill this because you acting like you don't want to be here. So
My eye hurt. I can't. It's puffing up. These lights. This thing is not blocking it.
okay, let's do this and then we can.
See, it's good. Look how big it's good. It's horrible. Look like I've been in boxing ring with Rocky or something. What happened?
You just gave me a rank it. Let's rank these boxes. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather.
Well, Floyd Mayweather shouldn't even be on there. I can't stand it.
He never lost a fight.
He rigged this stuff.
He didn't rig it.
He picked all his. He waited till what's the boy, the Filipino dude?
He beat Pacquiao.
Yeah, at the Pacquiao's like 80 years old. Then Pacquiao was trying to fight him a long time ago, and he wouldn't fight him. Then Pacquiao's shoulder got messed up. Now all of a sudden you want to fight him.
I don't think that's how it went.
Yes, it is.
Pacquiao won the fight after Floyd.
It doesn't matter. He was hurt when he fought Floyd. His shoulder or something with his arm was hurt. He wasn't 100%. And
No,
Floyd is a
Floyd
sissy.
wasn't avoiding him. That was a historical fight that they even fought each other because, when they were different networks. It's like it's just monopolized because one network is HBO and the other one is Showtime. So they wasn't at the same network. So that's why they didn't fight.
He at the bottom. Muhammad Ali is at the top. Then I put George Foreman up under him. Then Sugar Ray up under him. Then
Mike Tyson. Tyson could have been the best ever.
No.
That's my favorite.
Tyson was just strong. He had a strong knockout punch.
Tyson had good footwork.
He didn't become a good boxer until later on.
Tyson was good. I think he had probably one of the hardest hits too. He was
That's
winning.
about it.
He was beating everybody, and I think was he the youngest champion ever?
Yeah,
Heavyweight.
and his fights never lasted that long.
And he did that shit high on cocaine.
I don't know what he was on. All I know is that he was, to me, wasn't that good of a boxer.
Well, I don't know.
Nowhere near the boxer that I pick him over Mayweather.
Well, that's a heavyweight, and the one's what Mayweather middle welter, something like that. But I don't know.
Yep.
Well, getting ready to wrap this thing up. It's gone since. Let you go work on your eye.
Ain't nothing I can do to it. I can do all I can. It just had to go down. If it don't, I probably will have to go to the emergency room.
Well, we'll just go to the. Do y'all got like we got an Illinois Eye Institute over on 35th?
The hospital right there. I just go to the emergency room.
I don't mean they got a optometrist right on deck. Like you need to go to a place that specializes in eyes.
Or go to
the emergency room is the most full of shit area ever. They don't do nothing in them places. Like unless you go to a trauma one center, you got real trauma, and end up in the ICU or something. Other than that, emergency room, they're just gonna give you a big fat ass bill, and then here's a prescription. I don't know. Ask you a bunch of questions.
They got like an urgent care place around here.
They a scam too. None of them do shit. The urgent care gonna be like, oh, we couldn't do nothing. Let's send you to the emergency room. They're all full of shit. The medical system in this country is trash. It's total trash.
That's a shame. America is supposed to be this great country, but we don't have nothing that can.
You don't want to like Joe Biden. I told you he wasn't gonna give us universal health care.
You said what?
You
we already got health care.
I said universal, single payer. I'm for single payer health care.
How you gonna get it? They don't even. They won't even let him do the infrastructure. How you think they're gonna? Come on. And then
he gave them too much of what they want already. When he had that big package in the beginning, you get all you can get in that one. You know how the game go. Once you gave them what they want,
and you think the Republicans are gonna win when they're not giving nobody nothing.
They intentionally not giving nobody nothing. That's why the Democrats should just get rid of the filibuster and do whatever they want to do.
Well, they got 3 more years.
No, they don't. The Senate changes in the 22.
There's not the Republicans about to look stupid.
They always look stupid. The Democrats just look stupid because they just got the power and didn't do nothing with it. They look stupider. So they both, man, I don't care what you say. They both work for the same people. I don't know.
I've been said that.
I don't fuck with politics no more. I don't vote for Republicans or Democrats. I vote for.
I thought you was gonna run for office.
Now there's no Democrat or Republican. I'm be independent.
Then you're not gonna win.
They always tell me I'm not gonna be able to do something. I'll figure it
How
out.
you gonna win if you don't get the black people is predominantly Democrat? So how you gonna win?
I'm gonna bring new voters in the process. I'm gonna win with voters that don't vote. People that hate the system like me.
No.
I'm gonna win for real. You think I'm lying?
I hope so.
A socialist just won up in Buffalo, New York. Black chick for the mayor seat. She just won. She's an open socialist. Like she's straight up socialist. Bernie Sanders doesn't run as Democrat. He runs independent in his Senate campaign. So
but he caucuses with the Democrats.
That's just who he got. No choice. Ain't no fuck else he gonna caucus with the Republicans. That's even worse.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not what you think. You can win an independent campaign. Is it difficult as hell? Yeah. But it's gonna take some door knocking. The biggest obstacle I'm gonna have is ballot access because they cheat. The Democrats and the Republicans cheat to keep anybody else off the ballot. But once I get on the ballots, I'll win. If I get on the ballot, I'll win. I guarantee you that. I said that right here.
And what? Alderman?
Whatever the hell I run for, it don't matter. Statewide, district-wide. It's not too hard.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just hard getting access to the ballot and access to getting them to treat you fair. That's the hard part. Is the corruption, because the system want to keep who they got in power in power. But if they give me a fair shot, I'm gonna win. Cause I know what the real people want. Cause I'm a real person. I don't hang around billionaires and shit all day. I'm a regular ass person. I know what regular ass people need. I ain't trying to talk that bullshit. I'm sick of all this means test programs. I'm sitting here trying to bring universality and all that shit. So, and I curse and I don't care. I
So
ain't trying to.
what are the test programs for?
Means test program. Means test would mean like for example, you got to bring in this paperwork to show you make this amount or that amount and prove this and this to get something. I would just do something like program for all. Just pay whatever your tax bracket is, and the programs apply to everybody. Kind of like Social Security applies to everybody. We all pay into it. We all get it at a certain age, right? That's a universal program. I believe in those kind of programs as opposed to because think about it. Like, it's people in this country might have just got a promotion at a job and they was on food stamps before, right? And they got to lose all of their benefits and all that shit. And the benefits they had don't match their raise. So they lose everything they had and their benefits. So some people be like, I'm scared to take this promotion. So what means test programs they deter people from progressing in the free market. So they're bad programs. They're real bad programs. They're like, oh, so now people are like, oh, and then okay, Elon Musk and all them pay Jeff Bezos somewhere in like 20-something, 17 or something. They didn't pay anything in taxes. Because and they got earned income credit. Jeff Bezos got earned income credit 1 year for his kids. Because what you can do is, if you got all your money in stocks, you take loans. You take loans against your equity in stocks, and you can just pay yourself a salary of $1, and you qualify for all programs if all your money and assets are in a trust. So that's a system we live in, where billionaires can fucking get earned income credit. So like, and I'm against that shit. So I think the average person is.
But people don't have it broke down like that.
They don't want to on purpose. They ice them people out. You gotta, but the thing is, the people that is saying that, they still trying to go through the same path and win, like the way through the system, like the normal way. You gotta go knock on some motherfucking doors and talk to regular people. You gotta get people that don't vote. You can't win over Democrats and Republicans. They're tarnished. That's a third of the country is Democrats, third of the country is Republicans, and the rest just say fuck it. They ain't even finna vote. Like, they feel like me. I feel like I don't belong in either one of those parties. The Democrats don't speak to me. The Republicans don't speak to me. Like, and it's pointless. The same way the reason why I'm agnostic. The Muslims don't speak to me. The Christians don't speak to me. I have no religion. I have no political party. I don't fit in nowhere in this society. And I feel like more and more people feel this way. And we feel like this whole system is fucking us. The big corporations is busting up all the unions. You can't unionize and get nothing. They mad at people that's getting unemployment now and getting them checks and shit that don't want to go back to work. They won't pay you more though. They want you to work slave labor.
Why they keep saying people don't? I see people at work.
People, no, some people don't. I'm making the conscious decision not to take a job, and they rather take. What would you rather take? Go back to a shitty ass job with a shitty ass boss that don't want to pay you shit, or keep getting unemployment. Come on, what make more sense? If they offer people a real fair living wage, they'll go right back to work. People want to work. People want to earn what they got, but you can't keep treating us like shit.
I just looked at a sign at McDonald's the other day out here in Edina, Minnesota, and it said now hiring, paying up to $18 an hour.
See, because that's the one good thing that come out of COVID. It shook up the system to whereas like people was like, man, I ain't even spending no time. People like, I'm working 40 hours, 60 hours a week, and I'm still fucking check to check, barely making ends meet. I ain't got no time for my family, and the COVID made them lose all of that shit. And then they found time for their family. You know, we would never make this podcast if COVID didn't come, because we all would have still been stuck in the rat race, right? Still trying to get it. So it broke everything up, and then we was like, oh, I got some time on my hand. Let me call my family. This shit just started out with us calling each other. You know, man, it's good to talk to you. I ain't heard from you in a while. I got some time. You all right? You alive? You know, you ain't got that shit. Be safe. That's how it started out. You know, and then it developed into more things. But a lot of people have been awakened now. It's like, fuck that job. I was broke before I had that job. I was broke with that job. I was broke after that job. Well, I'm gonna go back to that job, and that's what's going on. It's a massive shift, and what's going on. You see a lot more people starting their own businesses now. They're like, I always wanted to start my own business. I always just wanted to live. I wanted to go. A lot of people, it's like, fuck this shit, man. I'm not taking this shit no more. We're not gonna take this shit no more, and that's what's going on with our world. We don't have to take this shit no more. And that's the platform I'm running on. We don't got to take this shit. I don't even have to be the one to win. I will. Anybody say that same shit as me and they run an independent, I will vote for them over me. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to have to do it. I feel compelled, like I have to do it at this moment because I feel like nobody else is speaking to me. I'm not voting for no Democrat. I'm not voting for no Republican. And whoever want to argue with me on that shit, I'm not finna have that argument. I hate both of them parties. Fuck all of them. Shout out to the little bit of help, whatever they do, but they is all about elites. They gave the Federal Reserve gave what, somewhere between $4 and $8 trillion to all of the big Wall Street companies, and barely wanted to give us anything with our stimulus. What they gave us? How much we get in stimuluses for all the people?
It was two stimuluses.
2,000 plus about $3,200, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, man, come on, man. Over a 2-year period. People losing fucking family, man. How many friends did you lose in this shit? Because of the mishandling of the fucking crisis. Like, you what?
25.
That's fucking ridiculous. Shit, did they offer you some free mental health counseling and shit? Some free health care? The only thing they want to do is give us free vaccines, because if they get the whole country vaccinated, then everybody can get back to work and they can go back to normal, to what the fuck they like to do it. That's the only reason. They don't want to just give you free healthcare. Oh, we can give you the free vaccine, but fuck you niggas that's diabetics, because your diabetes don't fuck with me, and I don't need to get you insulation. I said that wrong. Insulin. I don't need to get you insulin. Why is insulin prices skyrocketed higher than ever? People that need the direct insulin, not the metformin. But like, it's crazy, man. And this is the world. This is the world y'all want to go back to. They just want to get back to what it was before the thing's so bad. Because they done got all their money, bailed out the airlines, and they still laid off people. They ain't hiring nobody back, still canceling flights, pocketing all the money, buying stocks back. They full of shit, man. This is full of shit. And the regular people is waking up. I was just looking at something the other day. People don't even watch mainstream media no more. Their ratings is down because they starting to realize MSNBC, everybody already knew Fox News was full of shit. Now we know MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, they all full of shit. They all lying to us. They want to keep us distracted with some little shit while they keep robbing us and robbing us and robbing us blind. It's all about the elites in this country. And I done went on a fucking damn rant. It's almost 3 o'clock. You done made me.
They done robbed me blind. I'm almost blind right now.
Shit, I done went on a rant. I was supposed to be, Kaz wasn't on here, so I got into my serious mode. I wasn't trying to get into serious. I was saving my platform stuff for later, man. Some of that stuff is for my book and stuff. I'm writing some platforms and stuff in it. But it's all good. I hope Cass is all right. We can end it.
It's unusual. He never done this before.
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
I hope everything is okay.
I hope he's not kidnapped.
I think it's.
I feel so. If he's kidnapped, those kidnappers got a lot on their hands.
Nobody kidnapping. Did he getting them free drinks in them gay bars down there?
Kidnap. The dude is like, the kidnapper like, man, this is a stupid idea, man. This dude, I done hurt my back, man. Trying to put this dude in the trunk. The trunk won't even close.
There's also a Game of Thrones shit. We want his weight in gold.
Oh, we're gonna be the whole family about to be rich.
We can't come up with that ransom. We can't afford that ransom. That'd be like $4.2 million.
It's ridiculous.
No, man. I told him not to go in them gay bars drinking and stuff, man.
Ooh, my eyes is horrible.
Free drinks. Now y'all see why I said I ain't going in no bars drinking no free drinks. I hope he enjoyed himself. I told him not that he didn't need to come on this thing anyway. He should have found a fill-in. I don't know. You know, some people, like you said, when we did on the expectation episode, like some people just think they could do it, but they don't realize, like, dude, you're putting too much on yourself.
We canceled on cue for tomorrow.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a holiday weekend anyway. But like, yeah, I learned that a lot. That's why I don't take on big projects no more. I just don't. I keep it small. I'll be like, let's get some small wins. Let's get some small wins. Let's get some small wins. But people never do no calls, no shows. Always, young people out there, if you got a job, always just call. Communication is key in life. And,
that's why some jobs, they fire you, man. You could call, be late. You could call, miss off.
If Kaz wasn't my cousin, he'd be fired.
You call no show. What? No, something wrong. Something happened.
Yeah, he don't never do that. That's not his
He's
style.
never done it, man. He calls.
He probably called in Miami traffic or something with a dead phone.
Kind of worried about the
The traffic is bad down there.
Hope it's okay. Well, see, if something was wrong, Kylie would have said something.
He told me he was visiting our relatives that live down there, the ones that's retired.
Yeah, so, I know.
But I don't know.
Let me see. I'm checking.
She watched the show. So I don't know. She watched the show, but it's all cool. You ain't got nothing else to say? Anything? Oh, so you're not promoting on Q? When the next on Q? Next Sunday after this? Sunday after tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it start back up Sunday. She was trying to do an alternative time, but I didn't have no time.
Oh. Anything else you need to say before I turn this thing on and end it?
No, we good. This is gonna be a real lost episode.
We can stay on. This is episode 17. I'm cool with it. When they start looking for my old political views, they'll see me ranting about fuck the Democrats, fuck the Republicans.
No, I don't like what has happened. Even though the founding fathers was prejudiced, I don't think they meant politics to do like what it's doing.
It's so fucking corrupt. It's ridiculous. The whole concept of the filibuster is a dumbass, corrupt ass concept anyway. But like, man,
actually,
how do these people how are you that evil? You know, drilling all this goddamn oil out the ground is destroying our fucking environment. We got more. I ain't never seen a rain like it rained last month in Chicago. It was like 40-day, 40-night rain.
Just like Miami, Kaz down there in Miami, and you got hundreds of people still missing up under the rubble, and then they still acting like they
keep drilling more shit out the ground. Stop taking the natural resources out of there. So
I don't know why they building all these skyscrapers on faulty land.
And our Congress can't get shit through. It's sick.
I did not know they only inspect those buildings every 40 years. I was like, that don't even make sense. Not a building that tall.
I don't know. I got some plans for a lot of plans. We'll do a coming out party.
Why do people have to keep make? I don't understand. Why do you buy a house and then you have to keep paying tax over and over every year? That's not tax. That's rent.
Essentially, it's not. I get why they do it. Because it keeps the government with power over you. The government wants to stay in control. And from the government perspective, I can understand it. But from the liberty of a human, of owners, and the right of private property, no, it's terrible. And it's not even just if the taxes, okay. If you just charge fees on the house for the garbage and all the little stuff, stuff got to be done.
That's fine.
But these. You should see some of the suburban taxes. They're worse than in the cities. It's like $10K a year. How you gonna charge somebody?
Yeah, in Country Club, we had did the tax breakdown, and it was $500 a month.
The fuck, man?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it shouldn't be no more than $50 a month, $50 to $100 a month, man. You can't be doing that to people.
I think you break the tax down, it's $500 a month. All right, are you freaking serious?
And then they end up stealing the money on their projects, only hire their friends. They don't even circulate the money back through. It's not fair, man. It's not. Everything is so unfair in this country. They tax. Then just because you're an alcoholic, you get taxed hard. I hate sin tax. I'm against the sin tax. I'm against the ordinance that the stupid mayor, or the city council just put in. I want 24-hour liquor. You should be able to buy liquor anytime you want.
What did they do?
Trying to end the shit. I think it used to be 2:00. I think they're trying to end it at 12. don't know. It's dumb.
Oh,
You
liquor
should-
store's not open 24 hours?
You got to close them at 2 in Chicago. But I think they're trying to drop it down to
Because I know. Oh, okay. I ain't know that.
I don't know, but I'm for 24 hours. It should be like Vegas. All the time.
I don't know. I don't know those rules.
They're dumb. All them kind of ordinances are dumb. You should buy them just like cigarettes.
They do that at the football games. They after think a certain quarter, they stop selling beer.
Why?
I don't know.
They don't want to make money?
You can drink all the beers you want to, and then you can still drive home drunk. Just don't let it be.
Yeah,
fourth quarter drunk.
You can buy 10 of them in the first quarter. It's the stupidest shit. They want to it's the damn liberal. Now this is when they're right. The conservatives are right about the liberal agenda. They want to control your life. They do not want you to have freedom. Liberals are like that.
They want to tell you.
But then the conservative
daughter with a boy's name.
Yeah, but the conservatives is the opposite. They would like to do that. They would like to put a rule that Malachi can't name his daughter Malachi. Because they're fucking sick the other way.
George Foreman named all his kids after him.
His girls too?
Yes, the girls too. But
Smart
they called. Yeah, but they still end up calling the girls Georgina. Stop.
Georgina? I know a girl named George something else.
That's because you always want to give a woman a little feminine flair. That's why they do that.
My daughter's not going to look masculine. She's going to have like a natural feminine look. I would think so. I just hope she's not built like my mama. I don't want to have that problem. Dude's always looking at her butt.
Your mama's built different now.
You know she watching.
I'm built different nowadays.
Both
of us rolling down the road.
She used to get on my nerves. Now she know it as big as you. You too, but like no, I used to hate that when I was a kid. Like people always was looking at her, man. I used to hate messing up in school. It's not a good feeling, man. You don't want to find mama. Like that shit terrible. I guess you don't want an ugly mama either. They talk about the ugly mama, don't they?
Old mama.
You just don't want your mama to come to school. And you know, I used to fuck up a lot in school. Oh, your mama got a big booty. Then I'm fighting because of that next. Talking about my mom butt. So
that's just disrespect. You're not supposed to talk about the white mom, but in front of them.
Yeah, they say, oh, all you hear, your mom walking in, all you hear is, ooh, your mama, ooh, who mama is that? She got a fat ass.
Why do dogs be scratching, man? That be getting on my nerves.
And you know, have you ever tried to talk to a woman like while she's with her children? That's some rude shit. You ever did that? Like that's rude. We could be in a grocery store, dudes looking all up my mama's ass trying to talk to her. That's why I ain't never did that shit, because I hated that shit as a kid. I ain't never tried to talk to a woman if I see her with her kids. I'd be like, let me keep it moving. That shit ain't cool at all. And like if I'm like dating a woman, I don't even want to meet her kids for a minute. Like that's something just we'll wait. You know. So I don't know. Maybe that's just my weird ways. I got a lot of weird ways. So it is what it is. Let me end this thing. Any final thoughts? Swole out.